Hello, I am Sarvashish Kumar Pal. Today I teach you the properties of equivalence classes. Before teaching, I am interested to say if you like my teaching along with my video, please subscribe my channel. Let A be the non-empty set. And a small b arbitrary element of A. R is equivalence relation. Then number 1 A belongs to equivalence A. Number 2, if B belongs to equivalence A, then B equivalence is equal to A equivalence. Number 3, you have so if equivalence A is equal to equivalence B, if and only if AB belongs to R, if it means if and only if AR B. Number 4, either A is equal to either B or A equivalence A equivalence B equal to phi. It means two equivalence classes are in either disjoint or identical. We have to prove. Number 1 is very easy. Since R is reflexive, so we have ARA. Okay. So we have ARA and A is equal to Y belongs to A, where YRA, so ARA belongs to equivalence A. Very easy. And number 1. And number 2, you have to prove equivalence A and B. No, number 2, you have to prove if B belongs to A, then B is equal to equivalence B is equal to equivalence A. So number 2, if B belongs to A means BRA. Okay, BRA, and since transitive, so XB, XRB and BRA, so you can write XRA as because X belongs to B, so XRB. So XRB and BRA, this belongs to X, this belongs to XRA is equal to X belongs to A. So X belongs to B and X belongs to A. This equivalence B is the subset equivalence A. And number 2, if Y belongs to A, so YRA we can write, and R is symmetric, so BRA you can write ARB. ARB given ARB. So YRA ARB you can write YRB. That's why Y belongs to B. So and this is make upon the condition of symmetric transitive. So A is the subset of equivalence A is the subset of equivalence B. So equivalence A is equal to equivalence B. Number 3, suppose this equal to this, then to prove ARB. Since R is reflexive, so ARA. So ARA means A belongs to A and A belongs to B, and that's why A belongs to RB. So A is equal to B, equivalence A is equal to equivalence B is equal to ARB. That is we have to prove the number 2. If A is equal to B, R is then ARB. So here we prove ARB. If A equivalence A is equal to equivalence B, so ARB. Okay, and converse. Now we have to prove converse. ARB, then prove A equal to B. Since X is any arbitrary element of A, so X R A X R A X R A, sorry, that is X R A, okay, that is X R A, where converse if a equal to x is the arbitrary element, so X R A, here X R A and X R A ARB, that is equal to XRB. So X belongs to B. So X belongs to A, it means X belongs to B. So is this subset of A. Again Y belongs to B, YRB, that is YRB. ARB is the symmetric, so BRA, YRB, BRA, so YRA, that is Y belongs to equivalence A. So Y belongs to equivalence B, Y belongs to equivalence, that is B the subset of equivalence A. Equivalence B is the subset. So A is the subset of equivalence A is the subset of equivalence B, and B is the subset of equivalence A. This implies A is equal to B. Okay. So finally A is equal to B. This implies ARB, ARA. So A equal to B, and A equal to B if and only if ARB. So we have complete the proof converse. Number 4, if A B equal to equivalence A intersection equivalence B is equal to phi, then we are nothing to prove. Assume A intersection B not equal to 5, then we have to prove this. If X belongs to equivalence A belongs to equivalence B, so X belongs to A and X belongs to B, X R A and X bar B. So by symmetry you can write A R X and X R B, so A R B. So equivalence A is equal to equivalence B. Then A intersection B not equal to phi, so A is equal to B. In the other word, if A not equal to equivalence B, so A equivalence A meet intersection equivalence B equal to phi. Thank you so much.